Communication is a basic skill required to work in any field. Being an effective communicator will help us to stand out of a crowd. We are going to talk about different elements in communication. This presentation is based on our research we did by interviewing some IT professionals and by referring some good books which are written on professional skills. After interviewing the IT professionals, we learned so many important facts about work culture in the IT field. Before I start, I would like to introduce the team behind this research. I am Rox, and Anusha, Fatima, and Sandeep are my teammates. So, firstly, we will talk about the agendas. We are going to present the communication characteristics of IS and comparing two different fields in IS. And in that, we will provide you some advice from an IT professional. Based on the interview from a senior at Central Michigan University who worked as a data analyst intern at the Dow Chemical Company, we found there are some communication characteristics particular to the field of work. The first part is about the typical communication activities of data analysis area. In data analysis department, daily meeting is the most typical communication activity for professionals. During daily meetings, the managers will firstly emphasize the tasks and goals of each current project. Also, new professionals could take advantage of this period to ask for more explanations in order to clear up confusions. Therefore, in order to engage in a daily meeting, there are some useful communication methods, and this is the second part we want to talk about. Listening, analyzing, asking, and elaborating are four basic communicating requirements for professionals. Listening is the basic and the most important step because other subsequent communications are all based on it. In the third part, we found that listening and persuading are two core communication skills of data analysis. However, sometimes, even if new professionals have come up with some new ideas, they do not know how to let co-workers to adopt them. Therefore, before speaking, professionals should listen in order to analyze the current situation, such as find out what we need to be solved or what are the factors for disagreements. After that, professionals ought to introduce every aspect of personal thoughts, including a proposal or a plan's advantages and disadvantages, instead of letting colleagues notice the drawbacks by themselves. We also concluded three ways of developing communication skills in data analysis area. The first one is observing and listening, then imitate seniors' communication methods. The second is asking the opinions from colleagues regularly. And the last but not the least, do not be afraid of making mistakes. Anyway, practice is the only way to find the suitable communication method in a certain working environment. In Fatima's research, we noticed that SAP business analysts are generally responsible for evaluating, designing, and implementing SAP software programs for business in order to help them manage such areas as inventory, sales, production, and marketing within a single program. SAP Business Analyst can work in any type of industry and provide analysis of enterprise resource planning, customer relationship, financial and HR management, and supply chain management practices and strategies to determine how to apply SAP software programs. They can make changes to or customize existing programs or add new programs to existing platforms. To be able to accomplish these tasks, SAP business analysts must apply strong analysis skills daily. They also should display strong organizational problem-solving and leadership skills. They should be detail-oriented team players who can work with IT professionals, managers, and management consultants to reach a shared goal. Excellent verbal and written communication skills are a must. In contrast, information security engineers have maintained the integrity of all data communicated and stored throughout the business enterprises. They develop and maintain protocols for the safe use, entry, transmission, and retrieval of data and software assets at the company. They work to ensure these security protocols are flexible enough to remain user-friendly for employees, while also ensuring the security is strong enough to meet the needs of the business. A successful information security engineer must to be a strong multitasker with a keen eye for detail and can think one step ahead of criminals. They are well organized and thrive in fast-paced, high-stress scenarios. In addition to these skills, employers are seeking information security engineer candidates with analysis skills, cybersecurity skills, and finally the ability to communicate network security issues to peer and management. Looking at the two different responsibilities in the career fields, we notice that to be an information security engineer, one must have a deep technical skills, whereas an SAP business analyst, although needs to have an IT background, is not required to be very technically if they have a general understanding of how systems, products, and tools work. In Sandeep's research, in the initial days of work, employees are unaware of the email etiquettes, such as how to build trust and negotiate with co-workers, dealing with conflicts. All this can be solved with good communication. That also includes body language, eye contact, and gestures. Miscommunication can easily happen if there are cultural differences, especially when writing to them, as we cannot see the body language of others. Clear communication builds engagement, loyalty, and harmony among co-workers. To be a better communicator, we need to focus on the other person showing complete attention through your action or gestures. Listening is the most undervalued communication tool at work. Listen first before you ask for any clarification. Be concise, keeping on your message brief, direct, and specific. Choose the appropriate method to deliver your message. Timing is everything. Set up the meeting that works for everyone. Avoid speaking in destructive ways and passing negative comments. Communication is a two-way street. Thoughtful questions are the workhorse of the effective communication, which shows interest, improve understanding, and clear up misconceptions. In the conclusion part, we found from the overall research we found the softer skills have more weightage than technical skills. Best outputs can be seen from a team who shares their thoughts and communicate well with each other. Meeting different people will enhance our learning. Whatever the stream you are working in, you need to involve in at least some basic communication. Confidence and more practice will drive us and our team towards success. The way we work might change from one field to another field, but our style and the way we approach others remains the same. That's all. Thank you guys for watching.